This is my first video. I don't really know what I'm gonna focus on, but it has to do with trading. So this screen is my trading screen. I recorded this without knowing how to record audio because I'm an idiot. Um, but I got it figured out now. So every video after this, I should be able to talk about stuff and highlight it with the mouse. So it'll be better afterwards. Just gotta trust me. What I'm looking at right now is OPK because, and see this massive, there's a massive drop earlier. Like the drop is the beginning of the day. But what always happens is whenever there's a massive drop, there's an overreaction. So it goes back up a little, and that's what's happening there. Turns out that's not right. I was wrong. It is now $1.70 as of market close, I believe. And that's not good because that means I don't know what I'm doing. But I'm learning, and hopefully you guys can learn with me because I'm trying to get into PennyStocks, which is just any stock that's under $5. And I was doing good. I was doing good with the OPK. I bought it at $1.91 because I thought it was going to go up, and then I didn't sell it. And that's the biggest thing that people don't do, is they don't sell it. I should have sold. Yes, it's 14 stocks, but that doesn't matter. I also have this Google document. Now, I have a new one for every week. And what it is it's just every stock between 1 penny and $5, and I show whether it gained money yesterday or it lost money yesterday. Gainers and losers. Right now, I'm just going through and looking at that list of things I have because right here, there was a big spike in volume. It jumped up in price. Also, most basic thing you'll learn pretty quickly is volume equals price change. Usually up. But MTDR and CDEV, if you look, they follow the same path, the same chart. It's really weird. Like right now, with all the coronavirus hype and all that, trading stocks is really weird. You can make a lot of money or you can lose a lot of money. Like a majority of the time, if you bet on any stock, it's losing money. Like look at this. This is another one where yesterday it lost a lot and it spiked up in the morning. Why? Pump and dumps. Pump and dumps are the main source of making money. Because what happens is it's a group of people. They force the price down, like see 15 to 310. See how the price dropped? That's because they were forcing the price down and then buying, and a bunch of people sold because a lot of people like to sell before the end of the day because after hours and news, and it's very chaotic and a lot of stuff that can happen and just totally plummet the price. So they sell, which means that people will force the price down around midday or around the end of the day. People will sell because they're like, oh snap, the price is going down. Then they buy. They buy so much. Like look at this. They bought 3 million-ish stocks at 40 cents. That is $1.5 million. That is trade and that's one of these. There is a lot of money out there. And so what they did was the next price, somebody came in. Somebody came in and bought it for really high, which raised the price, part of the pump and dump group. And then as the price was high, people sold, and people seeing the price jump up bought in because they were like, oh, the price must be going up. But no, they were wrong. The price is actually dropping a lot. It is actually ending up higher than where it was because pump and dumps make it chaotic. just because of the amount of people here that bought in, they're now selling for around 51. Like the people that bought in when it was red, they're now selling for around 51.5 cents. Or yeah. Uh, so that's like a stabilization price. The people who pumped it up and dumped, they already dumped. That big red drop, that's the dump. And yeah, specs. I don't know what is going on with specs. They and then aim. I'm just looking up here at all the stocks that are losing a ton of money, percentage wise. In the stock market, you don't look at price, you look at money. In this case, and then I'm comparing it with the volume, and I'm just going through and finding the ones with the lowest price. Um, so Vixert has 2.5 million. That's a pretty high volume for a low price, especially with a big percentage change. So I'm looking at the volume, and I'm seeing that it's probably gonna get pumped up soon. Uh, because volume means price, but everything is going down, and there aren't that many pump and dumps, which implies that the market in general is going down, which is exactly what's happening because of the coronavirus. Um, Also, I'll leave links and stuff to that document because that is what I'm basing basically all of my research off of because it's literally exactly what I want. Every penny stock and whether it went up or down that day, and also compares those 2 days. And a majority of the stocks today dropped down or spiked up. In other words, just high volatility. Volatility means amount of movement, not necessarily up or down. And it's usually a good thing in general because it means people are investing into the stock market, and that's what you want. Overall, you want people to invest in the stock market because that means there's more money going around. There's more money you can make, more money you can lose. It's always just a betting game. Here's an interesting thing. There's a huge drop um, and an increase in volume at the end of the day. That looks like it was a pump, and then they forced the price down after hours. Look at that giant bar of reds for OPK. That was the dump. That was everybody selling their price, and that's what dropped the price, is that gigantic bar of reds. So you just gotta watch out for that. Like a pump and dump, you can uh, quadruple or you can usually double your money. But today, March 10th, you could have pentupled your money. There was a stock AYTU with 500% increase. Um, Now those are less common, and usually you're looking at about 100 to 150% increase. Um, but that's still doubling your money. Like, if you do it right, you can double your money. And there's a way to figure out how to do it right. Just gotta figure that way out. And that's what I'm trying to do with this series, is just figure out a good way to spot the pump and dumps before the dump. Because that's where the money's at.